All right, and we're live on YouTube and Facebook. Welcome, everyone. This is David with Tarot and Astrology for All, bringing you your Gemini weekly reading. Now, Gemini, rolling the die for you guys, I had a lot of energy going towards Cancer. And, looking at your Gemini, let me see, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Well, Gemini, you guys have Cancer in your second house, but let's see, you guys have Venus and you guys have the Sun. So a lot of beauty expressed in not just your communication, but how you act overall and how you portray yourself. And I feel that as you have Venus and the Sun in there, it's a very happy and joyous expression that you guys are putting out. So that's very good. I like that. You guys also have the North Node and Cancer and also Mercury in Cancer. So whatever it is that you're communicating, I feel like you guys are communicating how much you care about people. But at the same time, I also feel like you guys are communicating where your soul is pulling you, and what'll really raise your self worth. Now, you guys have the Moon in. Bless you. And you guys have the Moon in Leo, and the Moon in Leo in your third house is. I feel like you guys I feel like you guys are expressing your feelings to some degree. Um, could be very inspiring to others. So keep that in mind and make sure you continue to inspire others. Right now, I do believe that I mentioned Gemini was one of those important signs, and you guys are going to be the ones that are up to. Um, they're going to be like the ones up to the plate, literally. Like you guys are batter up. So make sure you pay attention to world events and what's happening right now and how you feel, because connecting to the wide network that you have and communicating with everybody what you see and what your personal truths are, you'll be surprised how many other people can agree with you guys. Just make sure that you share what you care, but and that you share what you care, but in a way that's like respectful and stuff. All right, let's see what you guys get for your cards. Now, I need to shift these up. I need to move you guys this way. All right. Spider. All right. So, whenever I was reading for networks and stuff like that, I feel like you guys are one of those signs that has to pay attention to networks. I feel like you guys have to pay attention to how you organize your networks. I feel like you have to pay attention to who you lean on for support, right? Because when we look at the spider card, we think about the web, right? Well, that could literally mean internet or interwebs, right? The sign of Aquarius is very much a sign that rules internet and technology and things like that. So, make sure that whatever it is that you feel on the inside, you can actually share that. It's something that sets you apart from everybody else, but it's basically, I feel like somebody along, one of these support lines that you have around you are Uranian type energy. And I feel like you can learn a lot from that Uranian type energy. So that's what I get from here. Letting go. I feel like a lot of you guys are in the process of letting go. You guys have the oyster in the reverse. And with the oyster in the reverse, what this tells me is that you guys may have been holding things in, but I feel like you guys are finally going to be able to let them out. Uh, these are feelings, right? These could be feelings connected to something that has been needing to end, but hasn't really been able to end. And I feel like whatever this network is and stuff like that, it has something to do with leaning on your support team or leaning on your lines of support. See, how many times a day do you shuffle cards, man? Not sure. If I'm doing readings for like all the signs, I don't know. A good like five times 12. I don't know if times five. I mean, times 5 by 12, and then triple that. But sometimes I don't know. It all depends on how. No, 12 times. Well, it all depends, really. Sometimes I do shuffles more. Sometimes I do shuffles less. It all depends on what the spiritual energy tells me, and when it tells me to just draw a card. Now, I feel like you guys. Okay, so returning back to this. Sorry, guys. So Gemini, I feel like that. Yeah, sometimes it does. I will. I won't argue that. All right, so Gemini, I feel like there's something that's been needing to end, and you guys are letting it go. It's good, and I feel that as far as Gemini goes, you guys are going to be leaning into your guys' intuition a lot more, leaning into that third eye a lot more, and yeah, just really focusing in on that fire and that passion. You guys are headed towards transformation, but not yet. I mean, you guys have just gone through a transformation not too long ago, so it wouldn't surprise me. But it feels like this is a short cycle. This has something to do with like, let's see. Don't know what cycle that is, but we'll find out. Let's see. This could be an emotional cycle. I feel like it's an emotional cycle. All right. The Singer of Courage. So this is, I feel like this is an emotional one. I was drawing emotions from this whole time, and I feel that whatever it is that you guys are undergoing right now, Gemini, this is meant to help you increase that courage within yourself. But it's also helping you to kind of slow your mind down and to slow your thought process down and to really kind of like engage in some self care, and also, while you care for everybody else, it is possible to care for yourself as well. Now, Gyu the Slow, it talks about slowing down, and it's all about thinking and thought process. 4 and 3. So, when it comes to this type of energy, it's going to be necessary for you guys to slow down. And I feel like some of you Gemini might be putting out an image that is not in line with your karmic energy that's necessary to unfold. I feel like you guys know what it is. I feel like it's something having to do with the emotions, but you guys just have to be the courage, or you guys just have to have the courage to be yourselves. And don't worry what anybody says. Yeah, there's going to be haters, and there's going to be people who disagree with you, but it's all good. It's all good, guys. You don't have to worry so much about that. Yeah, you guys are going to be speaking your truth, but have courage through that also. Everything's guided, everything's karmic in nature, and whatever happens, you guys are going to be coming out on top of it, so long as you have that positive thought towards that. All right, balance. Told you guys. Just balance yourselves, guys. This is one of the main things that I see. Balance yourself and allow yourself to have courage. If there's any communication that you guys are expecting, I feel like you guys are going to get that communication. Now, some of this imbalance might be due to some of your guys' friends. It might be necessary to let go of some of them. Now, that wouldn't surprise me since Pluto is in Capricorn right now. Pluto is basically ejecting anybody who doesn't have any positive things to say about you. And it's also ejecting the people that do not let you reach balance and the ones that don't let you have the courage for yourselves. Now, let's see what kind of energy you're going to be moving into. And also about this communication, I feel like whatever this communication in is might like knock you off your balance, but learn to transmute that energy. Whenever you feel something that doesn't work in the physical world, shift over into your universal consciousness state and allow yourself to come to a um, sensible consensus about it. All right. So just like Aries, you guys are going to be focusing in on that Sagittarian energy, being fun, expressive, expansive, moving forward with complete trust in the universe, but also moving forward with trust in your circle and your support lines. I feel like, if there's anybody that's been standing behind you and to the left, on this side, I say it's like it's one of those things. Be careful with what they say and pay attention. Pay attention to the details, because I feel that they might be fearless, and yes, you can learn a thing or two from them, but um you know I feel like there's just something off. But pay attention to those relationships, all right, Gemini, and you'll be fine. See what kind of energy you're going to be going under. Oh, have courage on that, okay? All right, so you guys are going to be moving forward towards your North Node energy. This is expressive energy, so obviously, Sun in Gemini, Sun in your first house, and also you're flanked by Mercury and Jupiter, and Mercury is on the right side. So whoever it is that's on your right side, I am pretty sure that this is a person that's going to be logical, right? And the person who's on your left side, I feel like that's the person that's just, uh, blowing smoke up your ass, basically. I don't know how else to put it, but yeah, that person to the left of you over here, yeah, they're blowing smoke up your ass. It's quite possible that they're blowing smoke up your ass. Pay attention to the way that they talk and the way that they communicate, because everything that's going on right now, if you can catch it, it's karmic. All right, and it's 4. So, when you're able to be courageous and you're able to show that courage, it'll bring stability to the rest of your existence and your life. There's going to be changes that go on, and like I said, these things are karmic, right? You're dealing with that karmic energy, but whatever that karmic energy is, I feel like you guys are going to be allowed to move forward with it. Maybe not yet. Like I said, there's something that's building up, and you guys are going to be getting to that peak pretty soon. So thank you, Gemini, for joining. Thank you for all of those who support me and who watch these videos, and for the ones who like, share, and subscribe. And for those of you who haven't liked, shared, and subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then the notification button down below, so that you can get notifications for when these videos go on. I go live with these videos every time. So make sure that you guys tune in, and you guys can catch me as I do these in real time. Now, for those of you guys on Facebook, you guys can go ahead and catch me on those YouTube videos as well. And for those of you guys who are new to this channel, go ahead and hit that share button, but also hit that subscribe and that notification button to be notified of any new videos that come out. So with that, you guys have a good night, and I will catch you all later. Let's see who comes up as the next sign, right? All right. You guys take care and have a good night.